You know we get live. Pulling pennies to the side. Yeah, I'm about to slide.
Hey.
You know what's up. I got baby in my cup. He got the crown. He hold the crown. You know how we get down.
Hold it down real quick. Get it down real quick. SJ to the digitals. Snap your shit. Get it quick. You see they want to hate. They drop the beat, but I could do it acapella fake. You know, we do it good in the hood. We came from nothing, but it's all motherfucking good. Cause we here now preaching to the choir, baby. And they can't stop us. Let's go. That's that pressure. Okay. We looking fly as fuck today. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Got the shades on cause it's shady. Bitches be shady. And I'm bitches. Shady Van.
It's me. I'm the shady bitches you speak of.
Alright, so I like a little background music sometimes.
I know, right? That was hype. Get into it.
Alright, so this is our 9th episode of Preaching to the Choir. How y'all doing out there? We good? Cheers.
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 I almost broke my glass.
Oh, you know,
your glass.
Aggressive. Yeah, we in the studio, SJ Digitals. To the left.
Cheers.
Yeah, so what we talking about today?
Ooh. We got an interesting topic. I don't know, did you suggest this or me?
We both suggested this. We knew it had to be spoken about.
Yes. So basically, we've been holding on to this topic so long, and we want to do it as like the last episode, but we came up with something crazy for the last episode. So this will be like the second to last episode of the season, and it is. Do we have a title yet?
I don't know if we got a title yet, cause I think we just calling this like shit. I don't know. I mean, off the top of the head, I can't because it goes so deep with everything else.
I got one.
What's that?
Bedroom guest.
Bedroom guest. Okay.
That's a cool one. Bedroom guest. We're gonna talk about polygamy, threesomes. You know, bedroom guests, bringing people into your relationship, your bedroom, all that. How it works out, how it don't work out.
Monogamy.
Pros, cons, monogamy, the whole nine. That's what we want to talk about. Swinging, all that.
Yes, the clubs and how you do it, how we do it.
Okay, so to start things off, he doesn't know I'm about to say this. Since I'm single, I'll turn and ask you. Do you let people, you're married, for y'all who didn't catch that and don't remember, I'm sure y'all know, but he's married. So, bling bling, bitches is mad. You remember the Nene clip?
Bitches is mad.
But no, seriously, so are you into bringing people into the bed, or would you do, now it's layers, let me just ask first. Would you bring somebody else into the bed? Whether it's a singular time or like a consistent?
I would.
Y'all hear that? Put in your applications.
No, don't. Don't, because it will have to be a team effort between my partner and I. If we were to bring somebody into our space. Now,
girl or guy?
Girl or guy.
Oh, y'all freaky freak.
Both, actually, yes.
Freaky freaky. Freaky freak.
I actually would prefer feminine energy over male's energy because we already have that. But yeah, it could never be no live-in situation though.
So you're not into polygamy. You more so in a little guest every now and then.
A guest every now and then. A pop in, pop out. Yeah, but please pop out. Don't keep popping in. Yes.
So the guests can't stay.
They cannot stay.
What about like? Ooh, never mind.
No, you can't.
So they can't. They can. I mean, what's the limits? Like, what do you consider popping out? Like, respectfully.
Like a couple of days.
Okay, so like, say you do like a Thursday night, then you come back for seconds on a Saturday.
Sunday.
Okay, so we're not doing three-peats. It's more so like a little rendezvous.
Like a rendezvous. Yeah, like a rendezvous. But you know what? At the end of the day, too, at the same time. So yeah, if it's the crazy shit, happening, I'm a little scared of that. That's why I think it could be dangerous. So, you know, that's I stay cautious mostly because of the kids. Now, if it wasn't if it wasn't for the kids, I'd be shooting me a bitch down. Like, get your ass off my door.
Jailhouse.
My door. Well,
Jailhouse.
You on my property.
Very ghetto. Very ghetto. Y'all
But
hear that?
it's more. I feel it's more happening with the single people. With the single people hopping into other people's relationships.
So you want to hop? So your preferred. I was about to say preferable. Your preferred hop in, hop out has to have somebody too. Because you don't want them blowing up and trying to get up in what you got going on. You just want them to.
I never thought about that, but
get out.
I never thought about that, but it would be great if the someone has someone, so they wouldn't be bothering us, me and my someone.
Oh, this is so complicated. I could just keep going and going and going. I like this. So basically, for those of you guys who don't know, polygamy is a 3 or more way relationship. Meaning, it's usually live-in. Like, it could be like two males, 1 woman. It could be 2 women, 1 male. It could be 3 males. It could be 3 females. It can be any sex, age, race combination you want it to be. But so he said no to polygamy and yes to a pop-in. So now I'm gonna give my perspective and a little background info. This is real messy. What is gonna get real messy? Let me grab my drink. So, I'm not in a relationship, but I will say, I'm not completely closed to polygamy. I highly doubt I would do it, but I can't say a strong no. So I'm gonna just leave that open. But it would have to be very special circumstances. But mostly I'm gonna say no, but I won't say like hell no.
Okay.
I just highly doubt it. Now, as far as a guest in and guest out, definitely 100% with that. I honestly don't think it's realistic. People, please don't shoot me down. I believe in monogamy, and I will hope to be, committed and married and all that my whole life and never cheat, never do. Well, I won't cheat. I'm a very honest person, and I'm a very forward person. So it won't be considered cheating, because cheating to me is sneaking and your partner not knowing what you're doing. Mm-hmm. What cheating I do is tell you up front what I'm about to do.
Cheating is tied.
Yeah, cheating is late. Don't get into the cheating. It's not giving cheat. No. But no, seriously though. So I would do the guest in, guest out type of thing, even if it's a consistent. I wouldn't want it to be like too many guests though, because you don't know what a bitch be having going on, and you don't know if they got jealous exes. You just never know, like, because people be having a lot going on. Like
that's the scary shit I'm talking about. I'm like, you could keep your baggage, bitch. We just
leave your baggage at the door,
in the head,
or leave it at your door, not my door.
Right.
So the guest is cool. The guest is cool, I will say. However, now I got some stories, y'all. I'm gonna start with an unnamed female, a friend.
Mm-hmm. Story time.
So a friend of mine, right? No, I'm a rewind it back. So I had a friend who introduced me to her friend. Y'all gotta follow. Her friend introduced me to her husband. So now we're talking about my friend's friend's husband. Mm-hmm. Met him. Very nice guy. Fast forward, next time I see the friend's husband, I see the friend's husband with another female friend of mine. And I'm like, Okay. I wish I could say names because I don't know if they following what I'm saying. Ooh. So, yeah. So now the friend's husband is now dating a separate female friend of mine. So when I asked my female friend, how are you with fill in the blank's husband? She informs me that's no longer fill in the blank's husband. Is my man. My man. So I'm like, oh. So now I'm like, wait a goddamn minute. So I don't even know if I told you the story.
No,
so
I don't recall.
This is the crazy part. I'm gonna tell you the names after. So my friend ends up telling me that basically she participated in a threesome with said married couple, and said married man spit the block and start hollering at her separate. At first she was just like, can't do that. You know, but said married man spit the block again.
I'm finna drop my drink.
And my friend was more so into women at the time. That's why I was so thrown out, because I thought this was what she do. I thought she liked women. So she's like, okay, I do you and the wife, but I don't do just you. He spin the block, he buying gifts, he doing everything. Now, I wasn't a part of this when it was going on, but she's telling me the back end. Long story short, said man done spit the goddamn block, and now they together. He done left the wife, divorced, left the wife high and dry, and now with my friend, and she is living the life.
Cheers to friend. Ooh.
Friend came through and give me that.
And that's why it's also dangerous.
Yeah, because see, the wife been snapped and killed something.
But then again, I don't know if it's dangerous or not, because if it was meant for me, see, the way I feel, I actually, now let me get into a little bit, because I'm going to get into my story time. Let me make sure my camera and my microphone is on. No.
I don't know if they know that's a Prince reference.
We gotta play Prince. My microphone is
on.
Nah. So I spoke to my aunt and my grandmother about this topic, and my grandmother was like, "Oh, it ain't nothing new under the sun, and they've been doing threesomes and things like that." I've been approached a few times.
Come on, Grandma.
I said, "You been approached a few times? Did you do it?" She said, "No, I ain't never do it."
Grandma bit.
So I said, "Okay, Grandma." But then they broke another Bible verse down to me. Oh, you should not, the spouse should not let anybody else into the bedroom. Okay. However, I feel like a lot of older people spiced it on up. Now, I was reading the book, Seed of the Soul, Gary's, before I got married.
Come on, book reference.
And he was saying how, which is why I kind of agreed to get married. I'm like, oh, this makes sense. That we are all individuals, and before we get married, we need to understand that we're all individuals. And yes, when you get married, you become one. But that doesn't mean that you fall on this other person, and this person shouldn't be like your security blanket. You still need to be your own individual self. So y'all still need to evolve individually, but together as well. But your individual growth is still important. So with that being said, if you feel that where you are in life sexually or whatever it is you may be feeling that you're facing in your individual soul, personality, something like that, you might need to work some shit out. And you might be in a relationship while you need to work that shit out. But guess what? Whatever it is that you need to work out, it's going to be for the better. It's going to be meant to be God sent, because maybe you were meant to be with me, so now go ahead, go on. So I'm not going to hold you back. What I'm basically saying is I'm not going to hold my husband back if he want to do what he want to do. Because at the end of the day, we're both young. We married young. And you might just feel like I need to bounce and skip hop and whatever and experience other things. And if you experience, now I'm not going to say you go ahead and experience 10 niggas. I'm going to let you come back into my life. I ain't seeing that. Now you best to know. I hope my microphone on. So because you ain't coming back. Because I did have somebody, you remember the dude I was kind of seeing, Italian guy, and told me he fucked 4 guys in one night and tried to get back with me.
You did not tell me that story.
Yes, I did.
Do not.
He did.
You did not tell me that story. That is crazy.
Yes, he was like, I feel so bad, but now I want to be with you. I realize I want to be with you.
Whoa, you need to be with the
you're not coming back. Right. You're not coming back after you done did all that.
It up, but I'm just
yours is too. So you're not coming back after that. But if you did 1 or 2, or you needed to feel like you need to go back to your ex, whatever, I ain't tripping off that. And you came back, I don't know how I might feel about it.
He was fly. I liked him for you. That sounds shady. What somebody said for you. No, but wow, 4 people. You ain't never tell me that.
Yeah, he said 4 things
in one night.
One night.
Ooh.
One night.
Wow. And it don't even matter if you wrapped it up at that point, because 4 is just nasty.
Exactly.
The amount of sweat, the amount of just OMG.
I'm just not tripping on that shit. And it just is, to me, is not, I'm not gonna be like, you not my possession. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I own that, that's my pussy, that's my, you know what I'm saying? No, like you said, we partners. So if you feel like you going through whatever it is, it might not always be something that, like a love thing, like, or it you know, I just don't know. You know.
So basically, you feel like people need to experience whatever they personally desire
and fantasies and things like that. We only got one life.
And go for it. If it does not include me, it does not include me. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
But if it's past my boundaries, I have a choice to leave.
Absolutely.
I like that. And that's something I'm for. I think that, you know, I already said, I guess I didn't dive into it, but I just don't feel like it's realistic that a person, I can see myself personally doing it, being with one person the rest of life, but I don't personally feel like majority of people are wired and equipped and have the discipline.
Sam on the line, but go ahead. Keep
to have the discipline to be able to just be with one person.
Let me see.
Especially men, because we're raised to be trifling and taught early, you know, sow your oats. And they be saying it like a bitch royalty. So what?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. My AirPods fucked up. What's up, baby?
Oh, we can hear you now. Oh, okay, Sam, you looking beautiful tonight. Where you going?
I just pulled up to this crib.
Sam is on the podcast. Here she goes. So guess what we talking about right now?
Did you just surprise her? You didn't tell her?
I did not tell her.
Oh, this is funny.
What's up?
We just diving in right now to what we talking about?
Polygamy, threesomes, bringing other people into the relationship, the bedroom guests, all of that.
Do we believe in it or not? Does it fuck it up? Like, cause I done said.
Do they run off with your man or your girlfriend? What goes on?
What goes on?
What goes on? This is a very touchy topic for the people who are not prepared for it.
Oh shit!
All it takes is two people with a common goal. Hold on.
We get real behind the scenes. I'm loving
shit,
it.
Huh?
She said, "Hold on," and beat her car closed.
Right. Let me get the camera buff from behind. Let me.
Hold on. I wasn't prepared for y'all. Y'all really surprised me.
I like it.
We like to catch people off guard.
I see it. So polygamy is beautiful to those who find it beautiful, to those who can make it successful. But for the ones who have one-sided mindset about it, it's not ever going to work. In the scenario where a man, wants multiple women, but doesn't want her woman to dib and dabble and, explore as much, it's hell.
So if the man is selfish, is what you're saying?
Men have a very strong ego about it too, because men want to be seen with all of them. But let your woman be seen with somebody.
Oh, so the men are selfish. They don't want polygamy. You saying what they really want is to play in your face and have you locked down and limited.
Exactly. Give me 1 second.
You might need to.
You believe that too? How you would do it, man? I mean, if you want to have your bed locked down in the house just for you?
Let me think. No.
I
believe in freedom. I don't want to feel like
that's what I was just
got
saying.
no motherfucking hostage.
I was just saying that.
Even in my mind, like I want to know if you there for me, or you not there. Show me what you want to do, cause I'm not the police. I'm not. I don't hold nobody hostage.
For people who are open-minded and they want the freedom. They want to do what they want. Have multiple partners. It's not for the people. Hold on. Not bad. I was doing some shit. But it's really not for the people who are thinking one-sided. Like, how do I put this? Hold on, because I really need to focus on mine now. You done got me started.
I want to say something too, Sam. And I think I said this, but I just want to pick up where we left off because we was in the middle of the conversation before. I don't know, things got weird with your background. But you said it's not for the people who don't, who don't want it both sides. And I'm thinking more so what you mean. I know you're a woman, but I can't speak specifically for you. But I think that a lot of men, use that and cover behind that as a way for them to see multiple women, but some niggas won't even forgive you for men you had sex with or women you had sex with before you even met them.
Exactly. I feel like it's an ego thing when it comes to men. Men love to live like they got it all. They like to live like they got all the money, all the cars, all the jewelry, all the women, but let their woman, again, like I said, let their woman go have her fun and enjoy her freedom. It's a problem. It's you bring it up to them and it's I'll shoot you and a nigga. And it's like, you don't gotta do all that. It's either you for it or you admit that you just want to have two women for your ego, and that's just how you feel like you look good.
Yeah, I can see how that could be like an issue. I mean, what? Okay, so you said you had a question for Sam, right?
I did. So, what's the success? What would you call a successful threesome or polyamorous relationship?
Arrangement, like whatever you into, whether it's a poly situation or a little guest in and out. Like, what's your ideal like situation? That's what you asking?
Yeah, like if it was to be successful.
A successful scenario, like one that works out.
Mm-hmm.
Or what you would prefer?
Where the two parties involved are both willing to bring in a third party, maybe a fourth party, maybe a fifth party, because that's what they like, and there's no, how do I say, there's no jealousy involved. Because you can't sit here and be jealous about what's going on, but that's the life you want to live. Like, you have to be okay with your woman or your man, like, speaking to other women, being open with other women. It's an open relationship at the end of the day. And until you guys find that common one, common two, three, whatever floats your boat, that, you guys want to really close your circle with, it's going to be an open relationship to them.
So, are you open to open relationships?
At this point, getting out of what I just got out of.
Were you just in an open relationship?
Well, no, I was not. But I am open to it. More because of the freedom, more because of the dating for fun, being able to speak to who I want to speak to, do what I want to speak, like you do what I want to do, not being limited. And sometimes when things aren't the greatest, it gets boring. Like you want to keep yourself on your toes. You want to stay excited about things,
That makes sense.
But I have a question. Like, do you have any boundaries, like in an open situation, for example, like where do you draw the line? Like, what can you not communicate with them this amount of time? You can't tell them you love them. Like, what's like the boundary for you of like?
That's right.
When you feel like a bitch taking your spot.
More so where I know the way I hold in a man's heart. I know that. And,
ooh, heavyweight.
And I don't know. I feel like boundaries. Like I have had boundaries that I've overcame for the fun of it. And I mean, if we're in a whole polyamorous relationship, you can love who you want. If you want to fall in love with two of us, fall in love with two of us. But if I want to fall in love with two of y'all, you gotta let me fall in love with two of y'all. Like, there's not really any boundaries after a certain point. After you like done enough. And
you don't feel like that would ever make you jealous or make you feel no type of way? Like, you okay with it?
When I was new to it and I really thought about it, of course, because it's like, at the end of the day, we started this just us two. It was monogamous. Polygamy was introduced. And from the fun perspective, and it turned more into, no, like, this is what I really want. But it was just so many, I want to say, boundaries on the other party, where is it really for fun, or is it just like, you can't live without this? If that makes sense.
Oh.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's tragic. I would hate to be in a situation like that, because I feel like, and I think that's why a lot of people are scared of it or don't really get into it. Yeah. Because a lot of times I think
I'm going to keep it real. In the process of, like, opening your mind up to it, you feel degraded. You feel like, damn, like, are you not enough? Like, am I not enough? Like, there's a lot of, like, especially growing with that, like, there's a lot of those moments. Until, like, you get all the reassurance, and then you know what, you're right. I am that, and we're gonna have fun. Let's move forward.
Yeah, I just feel like, like I said, I told Step earlier that I would be open. I just feel like in some cases, most people are scared or don't want to do it because it typically is imbalanced. Like, from my perspective, like, not because I don't know everybody who does it in the world, but I'm saying, like, a lot of people I know, it usually, more so falls on the man's behalf of, like, trying to just do it to rack up women, and the woman is still technically locked down, but saying she in an open relationship to make herself feel better. I've seen it with multiple women, like with mostly women, like on a lesbian tip. I've seen it with gay or bisexual couples. I've seen it, and in most cases, in my experience, I'm seeing imbalance. So that's why I told Step I was open to it, but I just don't know if it'll actually happen.
We're at the end of the day, we're all human. We all want that one type of love. Like, we want, that to feel like you're that powerful being to one other person. So by nature, by religion, whatever, monogamy is the way. So, like, polygamy is really just a lifestyle that you have to invest into, and it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody.
So your next relationship, you have it your way. You already said you're open to polygamy, but would you choose polygamy or straight monogamous?
I'll choose monogamous.
Boom. Why?
Because I love to pretty much capture all of a person's energy, love, attention. Like, I'm selfish. I'm very selfish. I like to all eyes on me. I want my partner to focus on me, like move forward with me, build with me, and that's just based off my experiences. That's what I want.
So when you say your partner, you looking for, were you open to men and women, or?
Yeah, I'm bisexual.
Yes, God.
I knew you was going to answer, because I was going to ask you when you said partner. It kind of, every time I hear the word partner, it looped me to be like, huh? Say what? But I wanted to say it, but I was like, I'm not going to say it. But then you said it.
Yes, God.
I could see you with a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been with a woman.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
how was that?
That's cute.
I was young,
Oh, look how she smacked her lips. She must have been a good little influence, because she smiled and looked like she blushed.
Was that New York thing we saw? I could edit this out. Was that New York thing we saw on Instagram? Because me and Tyler was like, I think that's that might.
No, that's my sis. That's my
sis. Okay.
That's what they call them. They always say my sis.
Sexuality, like with women, like I would never cross the line of friends. Like, once you're my friend, I can't see you anything but my friend. And I make that very clear to people.
Okay.
But I got a little thing that be on my, and she texted me yesterday. I was like, "What's up with it?" And she said, "Oh, when you free?" I told her I was free, and she goes,
"Oh, look at that booty back there."
You know what you seem like, Sam? I think you give me the vibe of like the more aggressive, like the type, like you put down game. Or do you like them to put game on you?
Of course, because if you could put down game on me, you got real game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You got real game if you could put it. What? I can talk my talk.
Cause I can see Sam being a smooth talker, like bag him right quick.
Yeah. Sam could have bagged me and my nigga.
Yeah, bag me, Sam. I'm next. I want to be bagged. I want to be bagged.
Speak on it right now. We can speak on that on a.
We gonna speak on.
Hold up, am I a polygamy matchmaker?
Okay, that might be a new job for us.
Give me a certification and it's lit.
It is certified.
Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you sporadically called Sam.
Something in my soul just told me.
We was just talking. He was like, I'm just going to call. He picked up his phone and just called you. I'm going to call Sam.
I'm calling Sam.
And I didn't think he was going to pick up.
Me either, actually. I'm like, because we actually had a scheduled caller.
Y'all lucky y'all caught me how to work.
I see you making your hookah. You trying to relax. I want some of it so bad. You don't live that far. If I pull up, don't act like you don't hear me.
Oh, the
knocking.
hookah cute too. It look like my outfit.
Mm-hmm. It does.
V, I'm gonna go come take a picture with
photo
you.
We just said it, a little photo shoot.
That's how we think.
That's all I think about.
Content. Now, so what else you want to share about the topic?
It's fun.
Oh,
don't get me wrong. You'll have a great time. Great time, but you gotta be ready for it. Because if you're not ready for it, and you like shy and you curious, you can be curious, try something and like it. Curious, try something and say, you know what, this ain't it. So if you gonna try it, be all open mind and be ready for the change, because it's gonna unlock a couple things in your mind.
You know, a mentor of mine told me it's fun until it's not fun. And then he said, if you're gonna do it, you have to be completely open and very honest with your person. And you're right, it could be fun. Cause you know, we went to a party, a sex party. What they call it, and I can't even say the abbreviations on here because I probably shouldn't even say it.
Everyone needs to go to a swingers club at least once in their life.
I haven't been to a swingers club.
Oh, trapeze is lit.
I keep hearing that.
I never been, but trapeze is lit.
Oh, you tried it.
Oh, okay.
So, girl, we need to go. I want to try her out.
Let's do it.
Yes. So that'll be a fun night. We all do it as a group. Yes, and get fucking freaky. Yes. Ooh, I
heard they serve food and everything in there.
The people gonna be like, these friends is this group of friends is freaks, bitch.
Yeah. Freaky Friday. Freaky freak.
No, so yeah, we went to a party and it was cute. I mean, we played with some titties, we played with the girl booty and stuff like that. And it was interesting because she wanted to be identified as a they, them, and I respect that because, you know.
Hold on, was she cisgender? Was she like a natural born woman, or was
she was natural born woman?
Okay, just checking because when you say identified as, it kind of throws me off.
Yeah, she was a natural born woman, but she was like, she got, you know, very masculine energy, she thought, but I ain't think. I mean, the way she was in that lingerie and them titties was sitting up so nice. I'm like, girl. And then Tyler was actually playing with her too, and I'm like, I'm shocked. We made out with her and all that stuff. So, yeah, I mean, we'll do things like that. I thought that was very fun, and we talked about it after that, and we was like, we'll do it again.
All y'all did was make out, though?
We ain't fuck her, but we would have.
That don't count.
We would have. I mean, it just didn't get to that point. I don't know.
That don't count. People make out in the club and keep it pushing.
That was far for us because I didn't even think that we would do something like that. I mean,
beat it up.
Beat it up.
You gotta
beat it up.
You're supposed to bomb.
We ain't doing all that. You see what the fuck? We sipping on rich nigga shit.
Oh, because you know that's how the presidents and the attorneys pour their liquor. They don't have it in just sitting out in bottles like my ghetto ass buy at home. They have it in crystals.
Pull me up.
Do y'all see this? This high vibration. When y'all drink, they look at y'all bottle, y'all Hennessy bottle, and they say hood rat.
Yes.
Okay, so Sam, this is my thing. Van is single. We both been into relationships, right? You feel me, sis? Wouldn't you think it's easier for a single person to hop in and do all that shit because they ain't got to make decisions with another motherfucker? So shouldn't Van be out here fucking and sucking and doing all the kind of things he should be doing?
Well,
and getting.
I'm gonna answer. So, because I'd rather bring in than jump in.
What?
Yeah, I don't want to be the jumper in there.
Jumper in there got all the power.
No, because guess what? I be in my feelings. And I'm not going to jump in politely. I'm going to jump in to snatch. I am not coming to play. I'm not jumping in to, ooh, y'all cute. I like y'all. No, I like one of y'all that I'm finna take.
But if you could have the both
so,
I mean,
I don't want both. I want one. Preferably with the most money.
Cheers to that. Okay.
Woo! I think I can see myself like you could come in, but I ain't coming in. That ain't happening.
Damn, Van. That's up.
Now, if I had to be the jumper in, I'd be the third wheel in like a full blown polyamorous relationship. But I won't be the guest. Like the occasional threesome or the here and there threesome. No. It's never that.
Well, yeah, because that's given disposable.
Yeah, I like to feel very important.
So you're going to have to sign the
selfish.
contract. NDA.
Yeah, I don't want to be treated like that. Not to say people treat them bad, but I just personally, I have like, it just gives me bad vibes when I think about it. Because I know how I would do you if you was coming in. Like, I'll be nice, I'm going to be pleasant, but it's going to give like, watch it.
Damn.
Watch it. Don't play.
But what if it's just a night? Okay, you fucked up. You fucked up, right? You drunk. You probably even on the bean. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I do not. I would not be on the bean. But I would be very drunk.
You drunk. You in a good vibe. The energy is very good. You meet this couple. I don't care if the couple, you know.
You remember I met that couple in New York?
Mm-hmm. Man and woman?
It was a man and woman.
Mm. Well,
they were nice looking couple too. They look like
I ain't talking about nice looking. I'm talking, and see, I ain't even talking about.
Jason, not that it's for money. I'm just saying they did look like they had money.
I'm talking about this ideal couple. They come to you, they raw, they eating it up. You love it.
I'm not saying I won't have temptation, but I also have a lot of discipline. Because a lot of things, as you know, as my friend,
me too.
It's a lot of situations and people, not even being arrogant or being funny, but it's a lot of things I pass up on.
Even if the energy is really good, because I know when the energy is hitting, if the energy is hitting.
I have this thing where it may be like a defense mechanism, but I'm also a very controlling person. I'm sure you know this.
I know that.
So everybody knows. I like to be in control of majority of the situations I'm in, and things I have no interest in or don't have, or if I trust you, it like say it's business or anything, I'm usually either one extreme or the other. I'm either take control, we gotta do it this way, that way, my way. Or I'm whatever you like I'll do it. Whatever you say, like even for example, this podcast, right? I always tell Stefan, what you want to talk about? Oh, how you want to do it? Oh, you want to change the background? I just go with it because I trust him. But in situations with like where it's sex and all that other shit involved, nah, I gotta be on top. Like I gotta know what's going on.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
So for me, I just say like I felt that from individuals, couples, like I've experienced and been exposed to a lot, and I felt the vibe many a times where I just like. Don't get me wrong, I'm the type I have fuck on the first night. I'm open to like doing anything.
Y'all heard that he fucks on the first night.
Oh yeah, because I feel like that's very immature for you to know. Y'all both grown. You already know what you want to do when you met them, and then you gonna wait. You gonna wait for what tomorrow? Oh, it gotta be 2 dates. Or I'm gonna wait 3 days so I can look like a gentleman. I can look like I'm holding. Yeah, tonight. I met you tonight. I'm feeling it tonight.
I need to know.
Yeah, and I believe in that. So I'm not like scary per se. It's just that I feel it. But a lot of times, like something, I don't know if it be like the person or sometimes like I typically will talk myself out of no matter how I feel about it because, the control aspect just rings in my mind. I be feeling like, oh, nah, I need to like make it about me or worth it for me.
I don't like that, friend. I want you to be freaked out.
If you want me to be a slut, just say that.
I just want you to be a slutty slut bag. And take it up all
Somebody rocking, knocking your boots. I think threesomes are amazing. I think a lot of, men. This is what I think too. Let's get a little bit in depth in threesomes, right? I feel like a lot of men say they like threesomes because other men and rappers and musicians and people of influence promote it and glamorize it. And the reason why I say a lot of people not really into threesomes because a lot of men will be like, oh, I want 2 women. Mm-hmm. But when they girl be like, I want 2 niggas, what's the problem? they cut off. So
MMFs.
I just learned on Instagram that there's types of threesomes. Because I was asking people in a poll, are you into MMF? Because, okay, first of all, I saw one of the friends of mine that said he had his first MMF experience and it was amazing.
What's an MMF?
Let me tell you first. So when he said that, I'm thinking it's a threesome, cool. So I asked my followers, like I reposted what he said and asked them like y'all down, like y'all who ain't had no threesomes yet. I didn't know that MMF meant man, female, meaning the men see the M is in the middle. The acronym, think of it like this. The letter in the middle has contact with both. So MMF means the men have contact. I don't know if they sucking, what they doing, smashing, but they have some kind of contact, kissing, and the woman is like the outsider. Then, or not the outsider, but involved. Then you have MFM, which some would call like a train. Like the men don't kiss, they don't touch each other, they have no interaction. They're two completely heterosexual males having sex with a whatever kind of female. Then you have FFM, which is, two women mostly together and one of the women is engaging with the man, one of the women is not. And then FMF is two women sharing one man all throughout.
So back on the MMF, the man said that he enjoyed it.
It but see, I was so thrown off because first of all, I've known him for a long time. I never heard of him or known him to be bisexual or anything other than straight. He has kids. Not that is a determining factor. I mean, but I'm just saying. Like, I guess it totally went over my head because I didn't know. So when I put the poll up on Instagram, everybody was like, some people was like, yeah, some people was like, no. But then somebody educated me, Alex to be exact, was like, well, do you realize that MMF means? And I was like, oh, I really didn't know. So that was educating me. So with that being said, with threesomes, or did you want to elaborate on a different
I do want to keep elaborating on this MMF because
MMF.
Why was he? What made him want to share that with you?
He didn't share it directly with me. He shared it on his story, which made it even more thrown off. Yeah, I just copied his story and reposted it.
Wow.
Yeah, he put this on a public platform.
Okay.
Interesting.
So that's why I never would have thought it was what it was.
Whoa.
Yeah, because I mean, I know his girlfriend, I know his kids, so I just didn't know. So I reposted it and asked the people were they down, and they was down, but I don't think they knew either. Or maybe some of them knew. But it took one of my more smart, intelligent friends were around it to educate me on it.
On that, or what I feel like it is, you know how there's power in sex? I feel like the one in the middle is the one being overpowered by the two on the outside. So if it's MMF, there's one man being overpowered by a man and a female. If it's MMF, there's a woman being overpowered by a man and a woman.
But if it's MMF and the man is doing the
man
dude.
in the middle is the one getting both.
Yeah, so that's what I say. You focus on the acronym, but you're supposed to focus on the middle of the acronym. Meaning, if it's a female in the middle and there's two men, that means these two men is like boom, 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 beating the female down. If it's a female in the middle and there's two, is a female on the outside of the man, they eating that female up. So let's say right now, for example.
So what's
if you did a threesome, you're married to a man, and you did a threesome with a woman, your threesome will be MMF for sure. It would not be MFM because the female will be the outsider.
But what if me and
so whichever you and your partner, whoever's most into women, which I'm gonna guess is you because you got kids, is gonna be the one getting toe up.
Toe up by who?
By the woman and your man. Toe up, ate up.
That wouldn't work. So
No.
Oh my God! Now that wouldn't work. So what you want?
No, that would not work. I mean,
So you think you finna be in a what you think is gonna be MFM or MFF without your
what's
partner?
MFM?
M outside man, you female middle. The one y'all shan't really she Sam said overpowered.
Yes.
And then the man on the outside, that's what you think is giving.
Yes.
But you in a relationship with men, that ain't gonna happen. Cause it's more so like they gonna have a a claim to you. I mean, you can set it up that way and say this is how it's going, this is what we're gonna do. But I'm just saying like the natural thing, if you just jump in the bed, y'all tissy, it's gonna happen as in the woman that's the outsider gonna share the man, I'm just throwing this out there, gonna share one of the men and you gonna interact with the other man. And in the case of you already being married to a man, I'm thinking you're gonna interact with your husband and the woman is gonna be a +1.
So, what about?
Ooh, he into it. He want to do a threesome at this point.
Because now, no, because
at this point, just say you want a threesome because you asked a lot of questions. just let's get to it.
He's trying to figure it out for himself.
Yeah, because
I'm trying to figure
don't
it
say
out.
asking for a
bitch.
friend.
I'm asking for a friend. And is my microphone on? So no. How would it work though? If let's just say, if I wasn't into women, and it's two men, and my husband is more into, or my partner, whatever, whatever. I'm coming in as two men, and one man ain't that as into the woman, and the other man is. So
it's
other
still
man,
MMF. The man is not attracted to women outside left.
What about if the woman is got her a strapping fucking on one of the men?
That could still be MMF.
MMF.
It's still the same thing.
Okay.
If the men have any sexual contact during that time, it is MMF.
Okay.
If the men do not cross paths, meaning we don't touch each other, don't kiss, don't smash, don't.
What's two dicks and one pussy?
That is MFM.
MFM.
The men are not engaging in homosexual or any other type of alternate, whatever you want to call it, activities. But
once the men start sucking on each other, dick.
Yes, that is MMF. Like so, basically the
that's acronym, a lot, y'all.
The acronym goes together if you interacting. So think about it. If it's MFM, that means the M over here can't touch the M over here because it's the F in between. But if it was MMF, that means that man has contact to that man, but only one, or that man is only having contact with that woman.
Preach.
But it's MFM. That means they both having contact with a woman in between, but they're not doing anything with each other. Of course, you have FFF and MMM and MMMMMM, FFFFFFFM. Like, I mean, the acronyms can go on and on and on, but typically, if we keep it in threesome, it gets real tricky. Because my friend, who I told you snatched the lady husband, was obviously in a FMF. However, now it's a FM. The other F is back on the streets. Goodbye, snatched her husband.
We gonna switch roles real quick and wrap this one up because I hope y'all will learn something.
He ready to have a threesome. He want to wrap it up so he can get me out of his house.
I'm finna go get
figuring out his MMF, MFM, all kind of FMFF.
It's gonna be a freak Christmas party.
He want to have an FMFF,
and invite only.
F orgy RG MFO FMO.
It's an invite only. All right. It was nice having you.
Yes,
Sam Tanner.
Thank you for coming through.
Thank you for taking our call. You know these desperate niggas out here. Not us.
That need to be the new slogan. Not us.
All right. We love you. You're still looking good with no makeup on. Y'all see Sam?
Love you, naturally pretty. Put her up on the camera.
Y'all see that thing? Ooh, y'all see that with that hookah? What a shisha. Pass that. Look at that big name Keisha. Ooh.
Well, you gotta learn the lyrics. Don't do Santana.
I got to learn the lyrics.
What a shisha.
All right.
Looking for a thick, big Sam Misha.
Peace out, y'all. We'll see y'all next time. All right. I'm preaching to the choir.
Preaching to the choir.